Hello everyone, my name is Brad Clark. I'm Vice President of Software Metrics Incorporated. My wife tells me that when I make these videos, I'll put anyone to sleep, even if they've had a venti Starbucks coffee with 3 shots of caffeine. Well, I'm not trying to put you to sleep, but I want to share something with you that I think you might find helpful if you're dealing with projects that are continually slipping behind in schedule. RCASS stands for Root Cause Analysis of Schedule Slippage. It is at the heart of the Schedule Compliance Risk Assessment Methodology, or SCRAM. RCASS is a model for understanding and explaining the cause and effect of different factors that impact schedule. Until you understand the reasons or underlying root causes for schedule slippage, you're likely to focus on just the symptoms. Things like missed another deadline, we need to work faster and longer hours, and oh yeah, no more weekends. But once you know what the causes of schedule slippage are, you can take effective action to prevent further slippage. Every project has a pile of information to sift through to find the causes of schedule slippage. You have things like stakeholders. It doesn't matter what kind of project, there's always stakeholders that either pay for the product, develop the product, test the product, use the product, or maintain the product. But do these stakeholders have conflicting views of what needs to be done? Then there's staffing. A project needs the right people at the right time and enough of them to get the work done. But does this ever really happen? How about functional assets? Most projects start with pre-existing stuff that was used in the current that is being used in the current project. So does this stuff always work as advertised? And is it always defect-free? Then there's workload. Workload is the amount of work that has to be done in a build, an increment, or delivery. It's a fundamental indicator of progress. So what is workload? Is it the number of requirements, the number of widgets, the number of test cases? Speaking of requirements, they define the product to be built. They form the basis of planning, and they are the foundation for acceptance testing. Are all the requirements clear and understood? Are there any missing requirements? Subcontractors can be very useful in a project. Sometimes requirements are passed over to a subcontractor to implement. This can help speed getting the product built. But does a subcontractor understand exactly how their piece is going to fit into the overall system? Then there's rework. When things don't work as planned, there is extra work involved to make it right. How much rework is there going to be? And does the schedule have places for it? Management and infrastructure. These are the processes and tools to get the work done. Are there any defined processes? And are they being followed? And what kind of work tools are being used on the project? Development tools, test and configuration management tools. Are they being used and are they effective? Schedule, the thing that we care about most. Why is it slipping? Are there problems with the schedule itself? Are there dangling tasks? Is there too much parallelism? And schedule execution. This is where the project schedule is communicated, monitored, and controlled. Does everyone know what the schedule is? And how does management monitor the progress in the schedule? RCASS organizes project information into 10 categories. These categories have interrelationships that create a cause and effect chain. By collecting information and categorizing it into RCASS categories, the root causes of schedule slippage become clear. RCASS then provides a structure to report these causes to management along with recommendations to address them. RCASS can also be used to identify leading indicators that will forecast future slippage. Every project has a pile of information to sift through to find the causes of schedule. You owe it to yourself to know more about how RCASS and the methodology that uses it, SCRAM, can help with project schedule slippage. If you'd like to know more, there's a free report called, No More Surprises, How to Stop Schedule Slippage Once and for All. This report provides more details on what I've been talking about, plus additional information. To get this free report and to see more videos, just go to our website, www.smi-scram.com. There, you can enter your contact information and receive our free report. Well, that's it. I'm Brad Clark, Vice President of Software Metrics Incorporated, and I hope you, as others have, find this information on Scram useful.